Everyone needs a few relaxing and cozy JRPGs in their backlog to wind down. In an era where many JRPGs tend to ramp up the tension, it's easy to get really frustrated or burnt out. So let me present to you a carefully curated list of the top 10 relaxing JRPGs designed to help ease your mind. Ni no Kuni: Wrath of the Witch is the ultimate relaxing JRPG. The Studio Ghibli art style is breathtakingly beautiful and exudes a warm and nostalgic charm. The vibrant color and detailed character design make exploring the world a visually pleasant experience. The aesthetic of just the environment in that Studio Ghibli art style can be very calming, as it feels like you're stepping into a magical animated film. In Ni no Kuni: Wrath of the Witch, you'll follow Oliver, who embarks on a quest to save his mother, Artie, who dies saving him from drowning. Guided by a fairy named Drippy, you'll travel with Oliver to a magical world parallel to his own. As Oliver, you're gonna have to gather allies, learn magic, and overcome various challenges to defeat the sorcerer Shadar and save his mother. The influence of Studio Ghibli is evident in the game's narrative structure and emotional depth, appealing to both children and adults alike. Studio Ghibli's involvement ensures that the game looks and feels like a playable animated film, and I feel like that is one of the standout features of the game. Beyond the main storyline, the game offers side quests, bounty hunts, and collectible tasks. Completing these not only provide rewards, but it also deepens the lore and enriches the gameplay experience. The soundtrack features gentle, orchestral pieces that perfectly complement the game's magical atmosphere. The music is very uplifting and soothing, enhancing the sense of wonder and tranquility as you play the game, looking to decompress and relax. While the combat system includes real-time and strategic elements, it can be approached in a really relaxed manner. You can pause the game to issue commands, switch between characters and familiars, and plan their moves thoughtfully. The ability to capture and train familiars adds a layer of engaging yet low-stress strategy, similar to monster collecting games like Pokemon. The world map is pretty large and encourages exploration, and you're able to travel by foot, by boat, and eventually by air, uncovering secrets, side quests, and new areas to explore. Dragon Quest Treasures is a spin-off title in the Dragon Quest series that takes you on a treasure hunting adventure set in the world of Draconia. Dragon Quest Treasures emphasizes exploration, collection, discovery, blending action JRPGs with treasure hunting gameplay. The game features an open world design with various islands to explore at your own pace. There's no rush to complete objectives, allowing you to wander and discover treasures at your own pace. The story revolves around Eric and Mia, siblings that you may know from Dragon Quest XI: Echoes of an Elusive Age. The game starts with them living on a Viking longship, dreaming of a grand adventure. One night, they encounter a pair of magical creatures, Porcus and Priscilla, who transport them to this mysterious land of Draconia. This world is filled with floating islands, ancient ruins, and hidden treasures. In Draconia, Eric and Mia embark on a quest to find the legendary Dragonstones, a set of powerful artifacts. Along the way, they must build and manage a base of operations, recruit monsters to aid them, and fend off rival treasure hunters. The core mechanic involves exploring various islands to find these hidden treasures. You use a special compass to locate treasure hotspots and then dig up valuable items. Eric and Mia can recruit a wide range of monsters to their team, and each monster has a unique ability that can aid in exploration and combat. For example, some monsters can glide, swim, or detect hidden treasures, adding a strategic depth to your team composition. The combat system is action-based but not overly complex, making it accessible and less stressful, so that way you don't have to spend a lot of time stressing on if you're gonna die or not. You establish and develop a base of operations where you can store treasures and manage monsters that you recruit, and also undertake different quests. The base evolves over time, offering new facilities and services that enhance the treasure hunting experience. Finding and digging up treasures using the special compass is rewarding and a low pressure activity. The excitement of uncovering hidden items provides a sense of accomplishments without the high stress level of high stakes challenges that you get in your traditional JRPGs. If you haven't already, I really would appreciate it if you help me get this video to 100 likes and consider subscribing to the channel. I have tons of JRPG content like the one you're watching now, with different lists and other JRPG news and reviews that are just waiting to be explored by you in case this is your first time visiting the channel. But I won't take any more time. Let's get back to the video. The Atelier series is a pillar of relaxing JRPGs known for its alchemy system and vibrant worlds. We'll have 2 games from this series on this list for you to choose based on your gameplay preference. The first is Atelier Sophie, the Alchemist of the Mysterious Book. You'll follow Sophie, a novice alchemist, on a quest to hone her skills and unravel the mystery surrounding a magical book named Plachta. Plachta is a book that moves and talks on its own free will. Sophie's goal is to restore the book's memories and its former human form. The story can be heartwarming and filled with endearing characters and unexpected twists to keep you invested throughout. The character models at times are expressive with detailed animations that feel like they're bringing them to life. The soundtrack also complements that gameplay perfectly, mixing a soothing melodies with upbeat tunes that enhance the game's entire atmosphere. At its core, Atelier Sophie revolves around alchemy. You'll gather materials from various locations, which they can use to craft items, potions, and equipment. The alchemy system is intricate yet accessible, allowing you to experiment with different combinations to discover new recipes. The game encourages creativity and exploration, as discovering rare ingredients and mastering complex synthesis techniques are key to progress. Aside from alchemy, you'll engage in traditional JRPG activities such as questing, battling monsters, and interacting with different NPCs. Combat is turn-based, but not as complex as other JRPGs, so that means that the combat system isn't going to be entirely stressful, but it will still provide a satisfying challenge. World of Final Fantasy offers a delightful blend of nostalgia and charm, providing longtime fans of the Final Fantasy franchise and newcomers an engaging and relaxing gaming experience. The narrative follows 2 siblings, Rain and Lan, who find themselves mysteriously transported to the world of Grimoire, a land inhabited by creatures known as mirages. Mirages are adorable versions of Final Fantasy monsters from previous games that you're able to capture Pokemon style. With no memory of their past, they embark on a journey to unravel the mysteries of Grimoire and uncover the truths about their identities. Along the way, you'll encounter iconic Final Fantasy characters. Visually, the game features really like a charming art style that combines classic Final Fantasy aesthetics with like a cute, cuddly chibi art style. World of Final Fantasy combines turn-based combat with the stacking mechanic, allowing you to stack the mirages that you capture on top of each other to create powerful combinations. This adds an additional strategic element of battle, as you must carefully choose which mirages to stack and when to unleash their abilities. The game also features a progression system with a wide variety of mirages to collect, level up, and evolve. So like I said, very Pokemon-esque when it comes to the monster collector side of things, which is going to give you something additional to do. Outside of battle though, if you're looking for even more things to do, you'll be able to explore the world of Grimoire and uncover secrets hidden throughout the land. Dragon Quest Builders 2 is a unique blend of sandbox construction and JRPG elements. The game builds upon the foundations laid by its predecessor Dragon Quest Builders 1, enhancing and expanding the building mechanics and the overall gameplay experience. The game supports cooperative multiplayer, allowing up to 4 players to collaborate on building projects and explore the world together. The game is set in the Dragon Quest universe, specifically after the events of Dragon Quest II. The story begins with the protagonist, a young builder, escaping a shipwreck and arriving on the Island of Awakening. The main antagonist, Hargon, and his cult, the Children of Hargon, have outlawed building, cooking, and creating, which is sending the world into chaos and despair. You're going to be responsible for restoring that hope by rebuilding settlements with crafting tools and overcoming various challenges. You'll gather resources from the environment to craft items, build structures, and create intricate designs. The intuitive crafting system simplifies the creation process, allowing for both functional and decorative building. Blueprints provide guidelines for constructing complex structures, while the free building mode encourages creativity. While the primary focus is on building, combat does play a role in your exploration. You and your companion have to engage in real-time battles against monsters. It is pretty straightforward, so it's not going to be anything overly difficult. There are going to be different weapons and abilities to enhance your combat effectiveness, but overall, there's not really much to it when it comes to the actual battling side of things. As you progress, you're going to be able to recruit NPCs to your settlement, each contributing to the town's development. NPCs can farm, cook, and perform various tasks, creating a dynamic, interactive community. The happiness and needs of the NPCs adds another layer to the simulation portion of the gameplay as you construct and build out your base to be a lively, robust town. Harvestella is often regarded as a relaxing game due to its unique blend of farming simulation, JRPG elements, and atmospheric design. You can explore at your own pace, uncovering secrets, gathering resources, and enjoying the beauty of the game world without the pressure of constant combat and time constraints. Like most games on this list, combat is straightforward and integrated smoothly into the daily routine, preventing it from becoming a source of stress. Harvestella is set in a world infected by a mysterious event called the Quietus, a deadly season that disrupts the natural flow of seasons and threatens all life. You take on the role of a character suffering from amnesia, which is like most JRPGs, who awakens in the Quant village and is taken in by its inhabitants. As they uncover secrets of their past in the Quietus, you must cultivate your farm, build relationships with the villagers, and explore the world to prevent the impending disaster. Like many farming sims, Harvestella incorporates a daily routine where you plant and harvest crops, tend to livestock, and manage your farm. This repetitive and predictable cycle is inherently calming and provides a sense of structure, knowing what to expect on a day-by-day basis. You can customize your farm, home, and even your character. This creative freedom allows for personal expression and a sense of ownership. The game features seasonal changes that affect crop growth and the environment, adding a variety and a gentle progression to the gameplay. This cyclical nature is both immersive and soothing as you adapt to the rhythm of the seasons. Managing resources like crops, materials, and finances provides a low-stress challenge that can be satisfying to master over time. The gradual progression and clear goals help maintain that sense of calmness. Atelier, Ryza, Ever Darkness, and Secret Hideout is the second Atelier game on this list. Atelier Ryza follows the journey of Ryza and her friends as they explore a mysterious island while honing their alchemy skills. The narrative centers around Ryza, a young girl living on a remote island, yearning for an adventure beyond her mundane life. When she discovers the secrets of alchemy with the help of her friends, they embark on a quest to uncover the mysteries of their world. The alchemy system in particular received a major overhaul from previous iterations of the series, offering a more intuitive and streamlined experience. You're presented with the grid system where you can place ingredients and create items. This grid allows for a more precise placement of materials, making it easier to experiment with different combinations and discover new recipes. You'll gather materials from various locations, engage in synthesis to create items, and experiment with new recipes to unlock powerful abilities. Combat is more dynamic and fast-paced compared to Atelier's Sophie, but combat is still turn-based, with the inclusion of tactile elements such as positioning and timing, which adds an extra layer of depth to the gameplay. Dragon Quest XI brings a beautiful world with well-crafted characters, monsters, and a well-refined JRPG experience begging to be explored. This game is just so aesthetically pleasing and calming to look at the character design and just the structures of the world, and I feel like if you're looking for something that's cozy and relaxing, but still challenging and providing that standard JRPG experience, this is probably going to be the best game on this list for you if you haven't played it already. There are a few other Dragon Quest games on this list, but this is going to be one of the mainline titles that's going to give you a good story, a good JRPG experience, and that calming artistic design. The story follows the protagonist's quest to uncover his true identity and save the world from darkness. You and your party embark on a quest spanning continents and dimensions to uncover the truth behind your identity and confront the forces threatening the realm. The game world is open and encourages exploration at a leisurely pace. You can discover hidden passages, hidden treasures, and complete side quests and enjoy a scenic view at your own pace without having to rush. The turn-based combat system allows you to take your time and strategize without pressure of real-time decision-making. The slower pace can be more relaxing compared to action-oriented games, but it does still require strategy when it comes to Dragon Quest XI. You can also use an auto battle feature though to streamline combat encounters, reducing the need to constantly input different commands, allowing for a more laid-back experience, whether you be farming to level up your units or just progressing through the game after you've grinded a little bit. Fantasy Life I: The Girl Who Steals Time is a sequel to the popular Fantasy Life series. This game continues the franchise's blend of role-playing elements with life simulation mechanics, offering you a relaxing and immersive experience in a vibrant open world. You can choose from a variety of life classes such as a warrior, cook, blacksmith, and more, each class offering unique abilities and gameplay mechanics, encouraging you to explore different roles and skills. Central to the game is the ability to manipulate time, which can be used to solve puzzles, alter the environment, and affect the storyline. You can develop and customize your own village, attracting new residents and building facilities that aid you in your adventure. The game includes a multiplayer functionality, allowing you to team up with friends and tackle challenges together, so you're not going to have to take this alone if you don't want to. The majority of these games are currently playable, but this one will be releasing October 10th, so you can add it to your list of something to look forward to, and that way when it comes out, you're going to be ready to go and have it added to your backlog whenever you need that comfortable, soothing game. Blue Reflection is a very girly-esque game and may not be your cup of tea, but I felt like it needed to be added to this list because it does provide a relaxing experience. Blue Reflection combines elements of a magical girl anime, slice of life storytelling, and a traditional turn-based combat JRPG. It's centered on Hinako, a former ballet dancer whose injury prevents her from dancing anymore. She's approached by magical sisters Yuzu and Lime, who grant her the power of a reflector. As a reflector, Hinako can enter the common, which is a parallel dimension where she can fight manifestations of human emotions to protect the real world. The game's pacing is generally slow and deliberate, allowing you to explore and interact with the world at your own pace. This lack of rush helps create a more relaxing gaming experience for you, so you're not pressured to keep progressing. The gameplay in Blue Reflection is divided into two main components: school life simulation and a JRPG with turn-based combat. You'll guide Hinako through her daily school life, attending classes and interacting with classmates, and even participating in various activities. These interactions are crucial for building relationships and unlocking new abilities. By helping people with their problems, you'll gain fragment skills that can be used in combat. These side stories add depth to the characters and the combat, and on top of that, just the overall narrative of the game. Combat in Blue Reflection takes place in the common, where Hinako and her allies battle those emotional manifestations that we mentioned earlier, and it's pretty simple and straightforward with turn-based combat and everything that you can expect in a turn-based JRPG. These are 10 relaxing JRPGs, but if you're looking for something more thought-provoking, I'll have a list right here with the top 10 modern tactical JRPGs that you can check out today. Thank you for your time, and I'll catch you in the next one.